Mom, what's the HBO password?
Well, that depends, Eliza. What do you want to watch?
I don't know for sure, but I definitely know it'll be appropriate for a 12-year-old.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. And no Sopranos, at least not without me.
See, you're a bad influence. That's why I'm so mature for my age.
Yes, dear.
So what is it?
I don't know off the top of my head. I think it's in the password book.
Well, where is that?
I'm not sure, honey. Under the coffee table?
Oh yeah, there it is.
So you and your brother are home from school, I take it?
Yep, Aunt Maddie's here. She's in the bathroom right now, probably touching up her makeup.
You know your aunt well. Has she made you a snack or anything?
Mom, I don't need Aunt Maddie to make me a snack.
Well, okay. Did she make your brother one?
I don't know.
Well, do you know where George is?
He's in his room, I think. He's not out in the street playing with traffic, if that's what you're worried about.
No, I wasn't worried about that. Eliza, do you think he likes it there at Sunshine Acres?
You mean at the new apartment complex?
Yeah, I know he was pretty resistant at first. I mean, you both were.
I guess he's fine. It's kind of hard to tell, you know? He's 8. He's more annoying than a real person.
That's really nice, big sister.
He's a good boy.
Yes, he is. And he has a good big sister, too. I love you both so much. And I'm so sorry you both have to go through this. I know how hard it's been. I know you never thought you'd be one of those kids with divorced parents.
No, Mom, I definitely didn't, but I guess I'm starting to get it after the counseling with Dr. Amy and stuff.
I'm so happy to hear you say that, honey.
Well, you're not. You're reading it.
Okay, well, how about your brother? How do you think he's doing with it?
I don't know, Mom. Why don't you ask him? He's your son.
I just wanted to get your sisterly perspective.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, do you have any homework?
No.
You're a funny girl.
Just math and science.
Okay, well, let me know if you need any help. I'll be home in a little bit, okay? Then I'll start dinner.
Okay, but Mom, be careful coming into the complex. That cat-hating weirdo that lives near the entrance is sitting outside.
Oh, the creepy guy?
Yeah, that guy. He's so gross, just sitting there in the sun smoking cigarettes.
He didn't say anything to you, did he?
No, we were in the car with the windows up, but I think he was staring at Aunt Maddie.
Well, just stay away from him. I've heard bad things about him.
Well, all I know is that he hates the neighborhood stray cats. I saw him kick one by a dumpster one day.
Really?
Yeah, and that girl Molly, who lives on the 2nd floor, said that she heard he used to poison them with strychnine.
Are you serious? She said that?
Yep.
Well, make sure you and George keep the door closed. I don't want Bowie and Iggy getting out.
Believe me, we will. I scared the hell out of him about it.
Hey! Eliza, why did you do that?
Well, I needed him to take it seriously.
What did you tell him?
I told him that the evil neighborhood guy kills cats for fun.
Why would you do that?
Well, it's the truth, isn't it? What do you want me to do, lie to the kid?
We don't know that for sure.
Better safe than sorry. That's what you always say.
Okay, yes, that's true. I'm glad you've learned something from me, but just check with me first before you tell him the truth.
Well, fine, I guess.
I'll see you in a little while, okay, honey?
Okay, bye, Mom.
Hey, honey, how was school? Are you home yet?
Yeah, we're home. School was okay, I guess.
Is everything okay? Did something happen there?
No, not at school. I mean, nothing beyond the usual nightmare.
Then what happened? You can tell me anything. You know that, right? I know how hard things are, but I'll always be here for you.
Well, Aunt Maddie was just taking us home, and it's a really nice day, you know?
Yeah?
And then when we were pulling into the apartment complex, that guy Walt was sitting outside smoking as usual.
Okay, what happened, honey?
Well, he yelled stuff at Aunt Maddie.
Oh, really? He yelled stuff? What kind of stuff?
You know, gross stuff. Stuff I'd rather not repeat to my mom. That kind of stuff.
Oh, I see. Well, you don't need to tell me, honey. I'm sure Maddie will tell me all about it when I get home.
It was really scary, Mom. He's so gross. How does a guy get to be like that?
Years and years of bitter failures and disappointments, dear.
So, is that what's going to happen to Dad?
Your dad? Why would you think that?
I don't know. I mean, now that you two are divorced, don't you think he'll probably turn into some kind of a loser too?
Why would you think that about your dad, Eliza?
Well, isn't that why you left him? Because he took pictures of women's feet on his phone in public?
What? Where did you hear that? That's not true. Your Aunt Maddie, I can only presume?
Maybe.
Well, that's ridiculous. Don't you know by now not to believe anything your Aunt Maddie tells you?
Yeah, I guess. Well, then what was the reason? I know it had something to do with feet, right?
Well, yes, I did find pictures of women's feet on his phone, but they weren't any he took. He just got them off of Reddit.
Ew, he did? Are you serious?
Which is fine. I honestly don't have any problem with that. That's innocent enough.
Well, if you say so, seems kind of gross and dirty to me.
Believe me, we were married for 15 years. It's not like I didn't know about it.
Ew, Mom!
All right, sorry. But it wasn't about the feet pictures with your father and I. Trust me, sweetie.
I know.
There were far bigger problems than that we had to deal with, but ultimately, we just aren't compatible anymore. It happens sometimes. It had nothing to do with anything in the end, really, but your dad's a great person and we both love you so much. And I can assure you he's not going to turn into old pervert Walt, okay?
No, I know he won't. Plus, Dad loves cats. And the girl on the second floor said that she saw Walt kicking another stray the other day.
Seriously, which one?
The orange tabby one.
Oh, but he's so sweet. He just comes up to everybody.
I know. She said she was standing on her balcony watching him get in his car when the cat came up to him. Just wanting some pets, and then he just kicked him.
Oh my God. Well, was he okay?
I guess. He just ran back into the woods. We haven't seen him since.
Oh, that son of a...
We have to do something about him, Mom. He can't just do whatever he wants around here whenever he wants, abusing animals and women. What are we going to do?
Well, I don't know, honey. I guess we'll have to go into the apartment complex office and make a complaint later.
Okay, great. Fine by me.
So you want to come with me to do it?
Well, absolutely I do. And I'm going to see if that girl on the second floor is home so she can come with us.
Well, okay then. It's a plan. I'm proud of you, honey, for wanting to do something.
Thanks. I just don't want him making anyone else uncomfortable. Or kicking cats.
You're a tough kid, you know that?
Of course I know it. You're my mom.
I want you to know, though, there will be many, many challenging people that you will come across in your life. And you won't have your mom there to help you out with all of them.
Well, who says I need that?
Okay, take it easy. Just wait for me and we'll all figure this out together, okay? Then maybe we'll go get some ice cream. How about that?
I'd rather have espresso.
Then we'll get you coffee ice cream. You're not going to grow up on me too fast, Missy. Well, hello there. Is this Flora? Such a pretty name. Yes? Can I ask who this is? Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? This is Walt Lafton. I live down the street in 12A. Oh, okay. Right by the front entrance, in fact. You've probably seen me out there sitting in my chair. Oh yeah, the really tan guy with the sandals and straw hat, always chain-smoking Pall Malls. Yeah, that's me. You know your brands. Well, I used to smoke. What can I say? So I bet you think it's a little weird me texting you and all, huh? I mean, I don't think we've hardly ever spoken, and of course, it's not like you ever gave me your number. It is a little strange, Walt. I'm hoping you could enlighten me in the next 10 seconds before I block your number and call the front office. Well, you're a spunky one, aren't you? I've heard that once or twice, yeah. Well, I wouldn't worry about bothering the office. Hell, the office is where I got your number. You stole my phone number from my rental records? Stole? Lord, no, Flora. I don't need to steal anything around here. I've lived in these here apartments 23 years, you see. I know everything about this place. Oh, is that right? Yep, and I know every person in that office. Hence, how I got your number. Wait, someone in the office gave you my number? Now, I didn't say that, did I? Well, yeah, basically you did. Well, I heard from someone around here, maybe someone in the office, maybe not, that you and that nosy little daughter of yours went up to the office the other day and complained about me. Complained? Yeah, complained. In fact, what I heard is it was more like snitching. And what could you have done that would warrant anyone snitching, Walt? Well, that's exactly it, not a damn thing. So could you please explain to me why I was forced to answer some very lewd and insulting questions about you and her? Look, I really don't want some type of neighborly conflict with you, okay, Walt? Oh, really? Is that so? Then why does it seem like you keep pushing for one? I'm not pushing anybody for anything. I'd just really appreciate it if you didn't shout rude things at my daughter and sister anymore. Or at anyone else in the neighborhood, for that matter. Rude, eh? So you think I'm rude? That's what all this comes down to? I bet you had some ex-husband that you thought was really rude too until he dumped your ugly butt.
Actually, you have that a little bit twisted, old-timer, and it's not like you ever even had a wife to dump you in the first place.
Excuse me, lady?
You heard me. Just stay away from my family, do you understand?
And what exactly are you going to do about it, huh?
Exactly whatever I have to.
Yeah.
And another thing, Walt, leave the neighborhood cats alone.
What do you mean, cats?
The neighborhood strays that you kick and abuse.
I don't do any such thing.
Oh, come on, why deny it? The entire complex knows about you.
Well, it serves them right. Cats are evil creatures. You can't even have them around a baby. They'll suck the breath out of them.
What the hell do you know? You're just an ignorant old man.
I know enough to know that if I ever see those two cute little cats of yours out loose strolling around, they're gonna get a sardine and strychnine sandwich.
How dare you threaten my animals? You don't know what kind of line you just crossed, mister.
They are vermin, nothing more. I'm just taking out the trash when I take care of those creatures. I'm doing the world a favor.
Oh yeah, you care so much about the world driving around that gas-guzzling old Corvette of yours.
Oh, why? You want to go for a ride with Daddy or something, baby? Well, hop in.
Ugh, you're disgusting. How'd you get to be like this? Seriously.
Well, I was born in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and...
No, I don't actually care. At least not beyond how to prevent it from happening again.
You know what, lady? Don't worry about me catcalling your ugly family again. They're suddenly not my taste anymore.
I'd hope so. My daughter's 12, you pig. Hey, hun.
Oh, hey, Mom. What's up? Did you ever hear anything from the office about Senor Creepo?
Well, no, but you were right about him. He's one nasty old man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's disgusting. Why? Did he yell at you or something? What was it you and Aunt Maddie called it?
Catcalling.
That's right. That's a weird name for it, though, don't you think?
I guess so.
Although it does imply that girls are cats, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I would think you'd find a silver lining there. But no, he texted me and said all kinds of crazy.
But how did he get your number?
He has a friend in the front office and apparently a lot of clout here, or so he claims.
I bet he's full of crap. How could a guy like that have any friends?
That's not very nice, dear, yet I can't really argue with you. He's a horrible human being.
So you told him off, right? What did you say?
Oh, yep. Well, we definitely had some words, I'll put it that way.
Oh, come on. What did you say? You have to tell me.
Don't worry about that. It wasn't a big deal.
Oh, okay, fine. That's easy for you to say.
I'll tell you when you're older, okay, honey?
Did you tell him about the cats?
What do you mean, tell him?
You know, accuse him.
Well, yeah, he isn't a cat lover, that's for sure.
See, I told you. Did you ask him if he abuses them? And did you ask him about the orange tabby?
Well, just hold on a second. Slow down, honey, okay? Just calm down.
I am perfectly calm, Mom.
Oh, really? You are?
Yeah, you're the one avoiding the question.
Well, that's because as a parent, it's a very difficult question to answer.
And why is that?
Well, because it's easier to lie. No one will get hurt and I can move on. But you don't want to lie to your kids, so I need to grow up a little too, huh? You'll understand that when you get a little older.
No, I understand that now.
Well, that's very impressive of you.
So what did he say?
Well, he said Bowie and Iggy, you just better never get out.
What? He said that he threatened our cats? He can't do that. I mean, that's against the law, right?
I don't know. We don't really have any proof of anything.
Well, that's it. I mean, he can catcall all he wants for all I care. I'll just ignore him, but he does not mess with my cats.
It'll be okay, honey. I won't let him do anything to us or our cats.
Well, it's easy for you to say. You can't protect us from everything, Mom.
I know that. It's just that you're growing up so fast and we're going through all of this at the same time. I'm sorry. I know I need to be a parent. I need to be a strong one. But honey, please, we'll get through this, okay? Just don't do anything drastic. I wouldn't want you getting in any trouble.
Fine, but it's not like there's anything I can do anyway. And that's part of the problem. I feel like I don't have any power. Is that part of growing up too?
Well, it can be sometimes, honey. I regret telling you. I'll be home soon, okay, honey?
Okay, I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey.
Hey, woman, just what the hell is going on around here?
Excuse me? Hey, woman? Who do you think you are, Walt?
Who do you think I am? Who do you think you are?
What are you even talking about?
I'm talking about me getting up this morning all excited to go out and play golf. Going down to my car, my beautiful Corvette, and finding a big pile of cat crap on the hood.
What? What are you going on about now, you crazy old man?
Well, I might be crazy, but I certainly didn't imagine a bunch of litter smeared all over my windshield.
Ew, are you serious?
Now, would you happen to know anything about that,
No, I don't know a thing about that, and why would I?
Well, it's just a little curious now, isn't it? The fact that you were just nagging me about cats the other day, and now I have cat crap all over my car.
Look, if you want to make some accusations, go ahead. But until you show me some proof, I've got nothing to say to you, Walt.
All right, fine. All right, you go ahead. You go ahead and play dumb. But I'll find out. I'll find out everything that happens around here. I always do.
Well, then maybe it was any of the hundreds of other people you've pissed off here over the years. A lot of people love cats, you know.
It wasn't that daughter of yours, was it?
You leave my daughter out of it, you understand? Keep my daughter's name out of your frickin' mouth.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll just have to ask her myself then.
Walt, are you familiar with Mama Bear?
No.
Well, you are about to meet her. Walt was never able to come up with any proof of who put the used cat litter on his precious Corvette. He asked several residents if they had any security camera footage from that night, but all of them refused to help. Soon the rest of the residents had enough of Walt and began making life there difficult for him. If he walked away from his laundry, it would mysteriously stop mid-wash. His bags of trash from the dumpster would appear back on his doorstep in the night. Eventually, he moved out, convinced there was either a plot against him or he was going insane. Flora and her kids continued to live at Sunshine Acres for another few years until they were finally able to save up enough money for a small house. Eliza always denied pouring the litter, and Flora eventually believed her, although she couldn't help being a little disappointed that she did.